So, Rico, I would love for you to share just in a few words, a few minutes, in regards to what you've been seeing in the market where you work in the Philippines as a business development manager and traveling around to Thailand and some of the other Asian countries and the expansion of our company and what that potential could mean for Australia and New Zealand.
Yes, thank you, Steph. And actually, as I said, I just came from a recent trip in Thailand. After 3 years that we have started in the Philippines, now we are passing on all the things that we have learned in other countries as well as it is part of our expansion. And we started our opulence business here in the Philippines way back in 2019, and just before the pandemic came. And I believe that it was a God-given opportunity for us. Had it not been for opulence, I'm really not sure where we could have been right now, especially with what happened during the pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs, and we are seeing up to this time. Recently, we have heard about big firms such as Facebook, Twitter letting go of thousands of their employees. And these are big companies, so to speak. So today we can say that nobody is secure with employment these days. One day you might just find yourself with nothing in the bank, right? Especially with the threat of recession that economists are talking about a lot right now. It just keeps going. There's always something that happens beyond our control, and this is what's very discouraging. So that is why I believe that it is very important to talk about how we can provide solutions to this problem. And I believe that starting your own thing is one of the keys to overcome this problem. And I believe that entrepreneurship is an important topic that everyone should know about. And as we have said earlier, opulence offers freedom to choose what kind of life you would like to live. And we can start different types of businesses. I once started my own traditional business, but it didn't last long. You can start a traditional business, you can open up your shop, your own store. But according to credible statistics, do you know that 20% of traditional businesses fail within their first 2 years, while an astounding 90% fail within those 5 years? And this may be the reason why a lot of people doesn't dare to start one, okay? They see that many entrepreneurs, after exhausting a lot of their time, money, and effort, they only end up broke. And that's why starting your own business takes a lot of courage and patience, and not many people have that. Now, another way is just like Steph did. She started a franchise business. Now, this has a higher success rate. According to franchising consulting reports, 92% of franchise business are still going strong after 2 years. And the reason for this is that they're adapting a business with proven products and a proven business system, but not everyone can afford it. That's the downside of this, okay? Big franchises require big fees. And you got to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to get approved and venture into this type of business. In other words, you have to shell out millions in order for you to make millions. So this is not for everybody. But have you heard about a business wherein one can go into the same concept of franchising with proven products and a proven system, but without having to shell out a huge capital? Now, that's what Opulence Global is all about. We provide an opportunity for everyone to start a business where you can make huge profits, just like the big franchises, but at a minimal cost. And we have shared with you that, Opulence Global provided for us the infrastructure, provided to us the products, the compensation plan. And as Steph said, one of the main reasons of our success is because of the unique and scientifically proven products we produce from our manufacturing facilities. We have wide range of products, and I thought that Fountain of Life is just any other product. I've been in the health industry for more than 18 years. I thought that this was just any other product until the first meeting I attended. We gave free drops to some of our guests, and some of them have already experienced benefits within a matter of minutes. Okay? And I was really amazed. I have never seen a product so powerful that even skeptics, the moment they tried the product, they were ordering on the spot. So this product is really special. And from that moment on, I see a huge opportunity. I was talking to the people in Thailand during our last meeting together with our CEO. We were around 20, 30 people into the room, in the office. And I said to them, how many of us are here? How many of us are hearing this wonderful opportunity? Yes, we are around 25, 30 people in the room. And how many are the people outside of this room? We have a 70 million population in Thailand. If we will share this opportunity to them, just imagine what will it do to your future. And the same thing I'm asking to the Australia and New Zealand community right now. How many of us are here in this call? And how many of those people are outside this call? Now I call that a huge opportunity. I've never seen a product like this that works so fast. And that's how we do it. We let people take their first 10 drops so they can experience for themselves. And this is how we were able to grow our business. We have proven products that truly helps a lot of people. Now, also, Steph, I just want to emphasize, the way we distribute our products is through our e-commerce platform. The company provides us with an e-mall, an online shop where people can start shopping for our products. Now, every time someone shops in our e-mall, we make profits. It doesn't matter if your customer is from the US, Canada, Asia, Africa, Australia, they can shop from your own e-mall and the company sends your profit to your e-wallet. This e-mall allows us to do the business and anywhere in the world, okay? That is why during the pandemic, we never stopped doing the business because we can basically run it from our own homes. You don't have to go out of your house to send the products to your customers because Opulence has a drop shipping facility, as Steph has mentioned. This means that the moment your customer makes a purchase to your email, the company also sees that order and they will prepare it and they will be the one to ship to your customer regardless of wherever they are in the world. Now, how cool is that? Your products can be received by your customers and you can make money while just staying at home. So basically, we have different ways of making money with this business, but I would encourage you to book your tour. I believe there's a tour coming up later on tonight. And yeah, that will be a wonderful opportunity for you to learn more about the things that we have shared for us today. So in the past 5 years, Steph, to summarize, we have been opening markets, particularly in Asia. We have opened Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand. So the company is really, really into the expansion mode, okay? So if you want to become a part of this opportunity, now this is beneficial for you because the ones, of course, who starts are the ones who make a huge profit, particularly for this opportunity. So thank you, Steph, for letting me share that.
Love it, love it, love it. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Rico. As you were talking, the opportunities on the forefront, and we're talking about, traditional business, franchise business to this one. I actually see a lot of parallels between what we do here and with the franchise model. It's
Yeah.
just, it's a much more reasonably affordable business opportunity in comparison to a traditional franchise. But the modality is similar because you have the training, you have the tools, you have the mentorship, the dropship model is already implemented, your website's done for you. You still have that turnkey solution without the high capital or barrier to entry, right? So that's something that's very unique about what we do. And I want to actually just share the flyer here. If there is a guest on that wants to tune in to learn more about our business opportunity, the next tour we have is actually coming up in just a few hours. So I don't know what time it is right now in Perth. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time for me. I always get mixed up with the time zones, but in a few hours time, we do have a business opportunity overview that will be hosted by Samuel and have Hodan Abi and Joy Richards doing the call. So for our partners or people that are active in our company, feel free to screenshot this and invite any guests. For our guests that may be tuning in and listening to us for the first time and you want some more information, definitely tune into the tour to get all of those details. And then, and then I guess the next thing from there is to talk about what is coming to Australia, New Zealand. So I want to share a little bit of the itinerary. And by the way, this call is happening. We did it for, I think this is the third week in a row.
Yeah.
Every week leading up, so we have two more, the same time, same channel, to keep coming back here. So if you know other partners or you have other guests or other people that you want to just introduce to the opportunity in the same way we did tonight, minus all the Zoom bombers, we'll make sure that we have a different strategy to take care of them for future. We will be doing this call leading up to the March events before we leave for the cruise. And then gearing up for the in-person events. After the last few years that we've had, it's really exciting to be getting back to business, back in person, connecting in a room, being in the energy of each other, surrounding ourselves with amazing human beings. And part of that, for some is travel, and part of that is for some that are local is just coming together and inviting and sharing that space and that energy and being inspired by each other and sharing what we have, the unique products that we have, the unique opportunity that we have, and helping people come along the way in whatever capacity that they choose. So let me take this opportunity to share a little bit of next steps and itinerary, what we have going on. So as I shared, we do have these calls happening weekly. So you'll see the notifications in the chats, and mark your calendar. Feel free to join us for the next two as well. The next online tour is happening later today, as I mentioned, as I shared the flyer there. And then I just have this link here. There's a Google form. So for other partners, I know we have a few people that are new to this call, but are local in Australia, or even if you're not in Australia or you have a team there, or even if you're a guest and you're like, yes, I know why this is something I want to take part in. I'm going to pop this Google form in the chat and just fill in your information so that we can be in touch with you. And there's different options to choose how you want to participate, where you are, so that we can involve you in the planning for these events. So I'm just going to take a minute and pop that in the chat. Okay. There you go. So there's the Google form. And so what we have here is, first stop is Melbourne. So many of us are traveling to the Asia cruise, and that's part of the reason why we planned the timing of these events, because we're already going to be at the cruise, coming off the cruise, coming straight into Australia. I will be traveling there with, Samuel's going to be on the cruise, and Ifra Hassan. Ifra Hassan is usually on these calls, but she's leading a meet and greet with her team in Minnesota with our one of our top income earners, Renee Liao, at this moment. So that's why she's not here with us tonight. But both Ifra and I will be in Melbourne, joining Samuel and Joy on the Thursday, March 16th. We have a meet and greet with the team. The power hour will be, for all guests to, invite all guests. We will be doing product overview as well as a business tour. I think it's important to cover a bit of both. And then Saturday we'll be doing a boot camp for all our new partners and existing partners, just to help each other level up. And then Sunday will be a day of fun where we do some team building or do a fun activity with whoever wants to join us and their families. And then we are heading into Sydney. So we have a meet and greet in Sydney, and we will have two power tours, smaller venue, but two different opportunities in the afternoon and the evening, and followed by a training and follow-up day with whatever's needed, whatever the team needs. If we want to do some training, if we need to get some people started, then there will be an opportunity to do that as well. And then in New Zealand, I know we're taking another look at this plan because of the recent natural disasters. I know there's been some devastation in New Zealand, so we're taking a closer look and monitoring that situation. But as it stands, we will have a meet and greet Thursday, March 23rd, Friday, March 24th. We'll have the power tour in Auckland, followed by a training, and then hopefully heading up north to Whangarei. I know up north is where it's been hit a bit harder, but there's lots of opportunities. So if you know people in New Zealand or anywhere in Australia, specifically Melbourne and Sydney, that's where we will be. So if you want to take a picture of that, you can. And I see we have our sister Ifra on the line. I must have been ringing in your ear, my dear. I was just talking about you.
Hello, Ifra.
So I'll just stop sharing my screen. So I know I went through that very quickly, but feel encouraged to join us next week. Fill in that Google form I put in the chat so you can get involved in your city to participate. Even if you have people that you know there that aren't on this call, we want to make sure we get everybody involved within our Opulence Global Nation. And I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. We're heading into the last few minutes of the call. What perfect timing, Ifra, to join us. Hello, Team Minnesota. How are you?
Hello.
Wow. Hello, all of you.
Wow. Ifra, I can see you have the whole team there. That's super exciting. We just did a brief overview of our company for our guests on the line, and we had Rico share some nuggets and some inspiration of what has been happening with our expansion in the Philippines and Asia and around the world, and the unique opportunity we have at hand for Australia and New Zealand. And talking about expansion, here we are. We have two of our top income earners in Minnesota, which is a market that is absolutely on fire. They're getting ready for a full weekend of events, of training, and the same format that we're going to be doing next month in Australia. So, Ifra, why don't you share a few words about what's going on there and the excitement, and any words for everyone here on the line for Australia, New Zealand, and what's coming up for us?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone, Team Australia, New Zealand, and of course, everybody around the world. I'm your sister Ifra Hassan, tuning in live from Minnesota, Minneapolis. We just had a beautiful meet and greet session with none other than our youngest millionaire, Mr. Rene Liao, is in the house. And of course, we have so many sisters and brothers here. And you know what? This is exactly why we do events, right? Because at the end of the day, how often do you get a chance to come together, break together a meal? We just had a beautiful meal here, Somali food, some sweets, right? We come together to bond, to strategize, and we're looking forward to our meeting tomorrow. So this is what it's going to be like for all of you when Steph and I come down to come together as a team to inspire. We had everybody share their 2-minute story, why they got involved. And we're sitting here just humble and just learning everybody what's happening. So this is why you are at the right place. I'm so proud of all of you. And I'm going to hand it over to Rene Liao here to share a few words as well. And then we will go from there. So Rene, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everyone on the call. Hi there, Rico, of course, Steph, and all of our partners in Australia. Again, it's great to be here. It's been a long day, but of course, just the crazy feast we just had didn't quite help much with staying awake. But it's just amazing, being here, and the whole night I got a chance to hear everyone's story, how they got started, and it's just so touching, and more importantly, how many lives are being changed because of the actual products that we have. And so, one of the things that I was sharing, I guess at the dinner table tonight was, my kids are in these amazing, private tennis classes, and of course, a lot of their friends, parents that we've gotten to know, they're all really rich people, they're doctors and eye surgeons, and all this crazy stuff. And one of the parents was telling me how, one of their daughters are already in biochem, about to become a doctor. The other two daughters basically are gifted in some instrument, and they're about to they already signed contracts with some performance company. And I was thinking, thank goodness we have opulence, because I don't know about you guys, but despite that, I was in comp sci at U of T for software engineering. But do I think I could become a doctor and make all that money, or do I have the IQ to become, I don't know, an eye surgeon or an astronaut, or like a crazy lawyer? I don't think I have that capability. I mean, maybe I do, but it's such a long path and a hard path to take, right? Nor do I think I have the voice to become, Michael Jackson or something, nor do I, have the talent to become the next Michael Jordan, right? And so I was thinking, thank goodness that we have this business model, because you don't have to be anything to have crazy success in this industry. There's no common denominator. It's not about how smart you are, your IQ, your diploma, your education. It's not about your culture, where you're from. We have all cultures making money in this company. It's not about your age, your gender, and there's quite a few genders nowadays too. But the whole thing is that I just really appreciate that, and feel so blessed that I have this business, because I don't know if my children will be able to become doctors or lawyers, right? You know what I mean? Like, we don't really know that. And I just feel so blessed that I have this company that I can pass down to my children. So my multi-million-dollar business I have can get passed down to my kids and their kids. So, in short, if you're on this call and you're looking at either having better health, more wealth, or a bit of both, you've come to the right opportunity, the right company, because we have the most prestigious, most secure company on the planet with the most unique products, and we're just getting started. So that's a little bit from me tonight. Again, thank you so much, Steph, for having me on the call. Hello, Rico, and turn the call back to you guys. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for sharing. We that was divinely timed, I must say. It all worked out to be able to speak with both of you and to see and hear everybody in the room in Minnesota. That's awesome, and hear your words of encouragement. We definitely we are in the right place at the right time, and I cannot wait to continue that momentum and really capitalize on sharing what we have here into Australia, New Zealand, and around the world. But obviously, our focus for this call is to expand this market and create momentum there. We are coming to the top of the hour, so I just want to be mindful of time. I just want to give anybody an opportunity. If there's anyone that's here that just wants to share any excitement or anything that you took away from tonight. Ifra, yeah, you see you're unmuted. Maybe you want to share something else there.
Yes, I just wanted to say how excited I am. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've never been to Australia. I've never been to Asia for our Asia cruise as well. I know our brother Samuel is coming down as well. Rico is coming down. So it's going to be amazing. I look forward to reconnecting with all of you. And with that, I will call it a night. And of course, to the billion.
Actually, there's a great opportunity. Everyone could flick their camera on. We gotta do the photo here. So if you're in a position to turn your camera on, we will do a quick photo. We'll give everyone a chance to turn their camera on if you would like to.
You can all stand up. Stand up. Maybe.
Yeah, wait, no, she's taking a photo from here.
Anyone else would like
You want to get in?
It always looks so great when you can see the faces.
Who's in it?
Just gonna say that. Well, we have a few cameras on. All right. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, to the billion! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, we have one more turn. Okay, one last chance. Turn your cameras on if you want to get in the photo. Adele turned her camera on. We'll get one more. Anyone else? Imelda's turning her camera on. There's Edna. There we go. There we go. We only have a few that don't. This is good. Okay. Right? Jocelyn. Everyone's following suit now. I love it. Okay. I know some people may be driving or doing other things, so make sure you're safe. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, to the billion.
Billion.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time and attention. It's so nice to see some new faces and some new names on this call. I know we've got, as we do these calls weekly, we're gaining some exposure and getting the word out of what is coming to Australia and New Zealand in March. And I cannot wait. Again, if you have not signed the Google form, I'll pop it there again for you so that you can participate with us. Get involved. Let's, we're looking for some people to help us on the ground and to help put the event together. I think many hands make light work, right? And so if you are in Australia, New Zealand, and you want to get involved, or even if you know people there and you just want to support from afar, we welcome that opportunity as well. Thank you so much for everyone being here, despite all the challenges that we had in the beginning. I think we learned a lesson there, and we know what we can do to correct that for next time. But I think overall it was a great call, and Rico, I'm so grateful to have you here to share your wisdom as well, with this team. And I know we have your full support as we continue and carry on with these events into March as well. I will pass the call to you for closing remarks, and then we will call it a day.
Well, absolutely, Steph. It's an honor. Again, it's an honor and privilege to be part of this calls. Whenever we do these calls, it means that we are here to support and change lives of many people. So that is something that I truly value. It's not just about business of making money. It's about helping people. Okay. And, the company continues to expand in different markets all around the world. And now we are looking for partners who wants to spearhead our expansion in the Australia and New Zealand markets. So if you want to become a part of our expansion team, please let us know, and we'll be more than willing to assist you on that matter. So again, thank you so much, Steph, for having me on this call. Thank you to all who are in this call, and yeah, we look forward to building with you to the billion.
Amazing, amazing.
Absolutely.
Everyone.
Thank
So
you.
don't forget about the tour, the business tour happening in a few hours' time. Join us there to get a
Yeah,
overview, or
I
even if
was
you just want a refresher on the tour and the different functions of the business. We have that opportunity there, and we will see you next week, same time, same channel. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and we will see you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Steph, to the billion.
To the billion.